The Majapahit kingdom was a powerful thalassocratic empire based on the island of Java that rose to prominence in the late 13th century and is often considered one of the greatest and most influential empires in Southeast Asian history. It played a pivotal role in shaping the political, cultural, and economic landscape of what is now Indonesia. The origins of Majapahit trace back to the decline of the Singhasari kingdom, ruled by Kertanegara, the last and most notable king of that era. In 1292, Kertanegara was killed in a rebellion led by Jayakatwang, a vassal king from Kediri. This event created a power vacuum in Java. At the same time, Kublai Khan of the Yuan dynasty, Mongol China, had dispatched a punitive expedition to Java in response to Kertanegara's earlier defiance. Raden Wijaya, Kertanegara's son-in-law, cleverly used this situation to his advantage. After being exiled, Raden Wijaya sought refuge with Jayakatwang, who granted him land in the Tarak forest. There, he founded a new settlement named Majapahit, allegedly named after the bitter pahit, maja fruit that grew there. In 1293, with the help of the Mongols, Raden Wijaya defeated Jayakatwang. After turning against the Mongols and forcing them to retreat, he declared himself king under the title Kertarajasa Jayawardhana, founding the Majapahit kingdom. Raden Wijaya faced multiple internal revolts in the early years of his reign. Despite these challenges, he managed to consolidate power with the help of loyal figures such as Gajah Mada, who would later become one of Majapahit's most iconic leaders. After Raden Wijaya's death in 1309, his son Jayanagara took the throne. Jayanagara's rule was troubled, marred by rebellions and his unpopularity due to his cruelty. He survived several assassination attempts before eventually being killed by his own physician. During this period, effective governance was maintained by Queen Tribhuwana Tungadewi, Raden Wijaya's daughter, who ruled with the assistance of Gajah Mada. Majapahit reached its peak during the reign of Hayam Wuruk, who became king in 1350, while Gajah Mada served as his prime minister. This era is widely recognized as the golden age of Majapahit. Gajah Mada is best remembered for his Sumpah Palapa, a vow to not enjoy worldly pleasures until the entire Nusantara archipelago was united under Majapahit rule. Through diplomacy, warfare, and strategic alliances, the kingdom extended its influence across Sumatra, Borneo, Sulawesi, the Malay Peninsula, Bali, and even parts of the Philippines. Notable military campaigns included the conquest of Bali in 1343 and the confrontation with the Kingdom of Sunda, known as the Bubat tragedy in 1357. Despite some setbacks, Majapahit established itself as the dominant maritime and cultural power in the region. The Majapahit administration was sophisticated, with a complex bureaucracy and a well-organized territorial division. The capital city, near present-day Trowulan in East Java, featured an array of palaces, temples, and canals. The kingdom was a blend of Hinduism and Buddhism, with local animist traditions also playing a role. Important cultural works, like the Nagara Kritegama, written by Mpu Prapangsa in 1365, documented the vast extent of Majapahit's territories and its administrative practices. Architecturally, Majapahit left behind numerous temples, such as Candi Tikus, Rinjin Lawang, and Bajang Ratu, reflecting its cultural richness. Majapahit was also an economic powerhouse, controlling crucial maritime trade routes. It exported spices, rice, and handicrafts, while importing luxury goods such as textiles and metals. Its central location in the archipelago allowed it to become a hub for regional and international trade. The decline of Majapahit began shortly after the death of Hayam Wuruk in 1389, A succession crisis led to the Paragreg War between Kusumawadhani, his daughter, and Brayweerabhumi, his son by a concubine. The internal conflict weakened the state, and Gajamada's death in 1364 left a leadership void that no successor could fill effectively. Simultaneously, rising Islamic states, such as the Malacca Sultanate and the Demak Sultanate in Java, began to challenge Majapahit's dominance. The shift of trade routes to the Strait of Malacca and recurring natural disasters further destabilized the kingdom. By the late 15th century, Majapahit's influence had shrunk considerably. The fall of its capital to Demak in 1478 is often considered the end of the Majapahit era, although some remnants of the kingdom lingered into the early 16th century. Despite its fall, Majapahit left a lasting legacy on the region. Its vision of a unified archipelago inspired the formation of modern Indonesia. The phrase Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, meaning unity in diversity, originated from a poem written during the Majapahit period and is now the national motto of Indonesia. Majapahit's influence is still felt today through its contributions to language, art, governance, and national identity. In summary, the Majapahit kingdom stands as a symbol of political unity, cultural brilliance, and maritime power in Southeast Asia. Its rise, zenith, and eventual decline offer valuable lessons in statecraft, diplomacy, and cultural integration. Its legacy continues to inspire pride and a sense of shared history among the people of Indonesia.